G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the Okluma DC1 in titanium. Let's check it out. Alrighty, here it is. So before I go into the light, this is what you will get from Jeff or most people who sell these lights on the secondary market. It is just a certificate of authenticity, and it just gives you some information. So the emitters in this are Nietzsche 219C. The material is titanium. The model is a DC1. It was built on the US dates are backwards. So that's 2017. That's the same as Australia, but it's the 20th of the 12th. So the 20th day of the 12th month is the way the US writes it. Whereas Aussies, we write it in reverse. So we go the 20 here and then the 12 there. So 20th day of the 12th month of 2017, the year. So we go day, month, year, not month, day, year. And then signature by Jeff. So that's what you get. Now, you will also get this beautiful pine kind of cigar looking box. Really, really nice box. Looks to be probably handmade, but perhaps not, I don't know. And you will get this little sleeve with the Okluma, there it is, the Okluma symbol right at the bottom right there. So that's always nice to get. Nice little accessories. You can use this to house your light if you want, or you can use it for other kind of storage. It doesn't matter. And the light itself, check it out. So I'll just do a bit of a zoom, go over this light in all its glory. So there are the three emitters, the big ones there, and then these little things here, in fact, I'll just turn them on, are the secondaries. So you see where they're coming out of. So that's the secondary. Obviously, this is secondary green. Now, it is important to note that this driver that I've got in it is a Dragon driver. So the person who had it before me, or maybe the person who bought it first, I don't know, got a Charles Wiggins driver put in it. So this is the Dragon driver. So that means you get all sorts of different outputs, different mode groupings and things like that. You can turn on or off memory. You can turn on or off moonlight mode. You can start it at high mode, then coming down to low. You can start it at low, going up to high. You can have both secondaries, low secondary and high secondary, or you can have just low, or you can have none whatsoever. Very, very cool driver. So it's no surprise that this has been modded with a CWF or Charles Wiggins flashlight Dragon driver, because it's amazing. Now, taking a look at the bezel, right? Beautiful kind of dish-like area that kind of falls into the lens, yeah? Now, if we just remember how this looks, turn it around, look at that, the same style dish. That's really cool. I love that. That's a small bit of detail that maybe some people won't pick up, or maybe they will, I don't know, but it's just fantastic the way it's the same kind of ramping dish on both the bezel and the tail. I love that. Now, obviously, this has been modded as well with a green boot to match the green secondary. So whoever modded this light is well done, mate. Whoever modded this is a good mod. And although, to be honest, I would have preferred a warmer tint. That's a bit too cold for my liking. But apart from that, the mod on this, the driver, the secondary color, the boot color, it's just spot on. Well done. Now, this is made of titanium. So what's going to happen is, unfortunately, the head is going to get very, very hot. And just while I'm talking about it, I'll leave this on. I don't even think this is the brightest. No, that's the brightest. So it's going to get very hot. I will take its temperature once it heats up. But while we're waiting for it to heat up, another really awesome thing is that, see this pocket clip here? The contact point of the pocket clip is on the neck of the light. That means it's going to be a very smooth transition because the neck is smooth. It's not coarse like the body. So if the clip stopped here on the body, it would mean that it would catch a lot easier. Whereas the clip stops here, it's a very smooth transition in and out of the pocket. I love that about this light. Now it's already starting to heat up a bit, so I'll keep talking though. Now the pocket clip is also titanium. It's screwed in as well. And you will see a lot of people mod these pocket clips as well. So there's a lot of customs that are made with the same or similar dimension screw hole lengths or widths apart. So you can mod these with all sorts of different types of pocket clips, and it's really, really cool. All right, just gonna give this a bit of a check. So what are we on? 30, 31, 32. This is degrees Celsius, 33, 34. Yeah, so it does heat up, you know, it gets there. It'll probably get to 36 or something. Yeah. Oh, it dropped down. Cool. Okay. So it does drop down because it gets really hot. I'm just going to turn that off because that's very hot now. So I just wanted to show that up front because this light does get hot. Problem as well is it takes a long time to cool down. Now, I'm really glad to see that it stepped down as well because that's important. The step down protects the emitters, but it also just stops the amount of heat that's going through this light. So that's really great that this has got a step down. I love that. Now, the body on this light is, it's still very hot. The body on this is absolutely beautiful. I love these 4 areas of coarse material. The finishing on it is just perfection. I mean, take a look at that. It's perfection, man. There's no little extra bits anywhere or anything like that. It's just made so well. No dings or anything on this. And this was bloody built in 2017, so it has been looked after. And then look, it just kind of, what's that, like kind of flowers out at the tail. Oh my God, this is such a comfortable light to hold. Still very hot at the head, but such a comfortable light to hold, man. Your two main fingers, you know, your pointer and your middle finger, or your get nicked finger, they go around the body. Then you've got the thumb falling in that enormous opening for the tail switch, which is a forward clicky switch, very reliable switch. Then your 2 bottom fingers, your ring finger and your just, you know, I'm there to join the party finger, go over the light head. And look at that, beautiful 18350 light falls in the middle of your palm. Just fantastic, very easy to use. But one thing I love about this light, truly love, more so than the DC0, is that you have, I'll just put that there because it does look nice, that you have the ability to very comfortably cigar grip this light. I mean, I love a good cigar grip on a light, and that is fantastic. That is also going to protect you from the heat of the head. So just beautiful. And the build and construction of this light is just absolutely sublime. So absolutely love this light. Really, really do. Now the total length of this light is 89.15 millimeters. The face width is 25.15 millimeters. The tail is the same, 25.14 millimeters. And the body, 21.57. So as I said, I'll just turn that off. As I said, just fantastic measuring this is. You know, the head and the top of the neck, you know, a nice width. The tail, a nice width. And then the body tapers in just enough to fit an 18350 battery. So just fantastic, honestly, really, really beautiful. The titanium DC1 with the Dragon driver and an 18350 battery inside and the pocket clip included. The standard pocket clip come in at 119.71 grams. So it's not too heavy, guys. It really isn't. I mean, an aluminium one would be a bit lighter as well, but this is, you know, any other material is going to be heavier than this. So this is a good material for a chunky light like this. And when I say chunky, it's not too chunky, you know, it's nice. It is really nice. It pockets great as well. It really pockets great. It's got a presence in the pocket, but not too much. Now, the beam is also really good. So, I mean, that's the secondaries there. The high secondary really gets your attention. But, okay, so let's just get it up a bit there. So you've got, just get it closer to the mat. So what you've got is, you do have the triple emitter, so which means you're going to get a lot of light in the middle, but because it's the triple emitter as well, it's going to spread light out nicely. It's not like a floodlight though, because it is going to be centralized in the middle of the beam. The light is, the majority of the light is. but you're going to get a lot of light put out. So the cool thing about that is look at that hotspot and then all that peripheral light, you know? So you've got peripheral light, but the majority of the light is intensified or focused into the hotspot, and it's a lot because you've got 3 emitters doing that. Now, if you just see there, as I move back, I'll just zoom it out again. As I move back, the hotspot just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so that's why this could be kind of mistaken as a floodlight or something, because there's so much light coming out of it. But it's just because there is so much light coming out of it. It's not, I wouldn't call it a proper floodlight. In fact, this has better flood than see that. So that's a bit different there. You've got a lot of light designated into a very wide area, whereas this is, you know, the majority of the light is focused to the middle, but it kind of looks a bit floody just because of how much light's coming out of there. But I wouldn't go as far as to say this is a floodlight. But you know what? You guys should make up your own mind about that. So let's go out to the night shots and see how this does at nighttime, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts, prices, and I want to say where to buy, but, you know, secondary markets are where to buy these guys because they just fly off the shelves when Jeff makes them over in the States. Oh, and another thing about these lights, when you buy an Okluma, whether it's a secondhand one or straight from Jeff himself, you buy it with the guarantee that you can send these lights back and get them fixed, modified, upgraded, whatever you want. If it's just a fault in the light or the switch dies or whatever, he will do that for free, I believe. You just pay for postage. But if you want upgrades, you send it back to him and you just pay for the upgrade and let him know what you want done, and he'll do it. So really fantastic company, fantastic customer service. And it's no wonder that these lights have, you know, taken the custom world by storm, because they're phenomenal in almost every single way. They are phenomenal. All right, night shots. All right, here it is, the DC1. So that's the green secondary on the highest output. Pretty cool. Awesome drag and driver. Now, off and on. There's your moonlight there. Amazing. Very, very cool. Look at that. Real decent moonlight. Low. This has got heaps of output, so just bear with me while I work out what's what, but this is the lowest. Well, no, it's not. This is the second lowest after moonlight. There it is. I think it might have 2 left. Yeah, that's the brightest. So there it is. Very bloody useful. Great mix between flood and throw. Not epic throw, obviously, but it's a great mix between flood and throw. Very, very nice. Beam pattern, lights up, very illuminating, you know, it just lights up really, really well. Comes right down to my foot as well. Really cool. Look at that. That gets some significant distance, man. The Okluma DC1, eh? Can't believe I got my hands on one. Amazing. All right, see ya. All right, so pros and cons about this light. Depending on your financial situation, a con could be the price. Another con is hard to find. But apart from those things, I think the only con I have about this light, because it's a very well put together light in my opinion, but the only con I have is that the head, because it's titanium and titanium doesn't conduct heat very well, the head just gets hot, man, on high. It really does. And because of its stature, you know, a lot of your hand is covering this head. So it is hard to remove yourself. Now, a pro about this light is the way it is designed so that you can actually cigar grip it back here and it doesn't affect you in heat. But it is important to know that the head will stay hot for a long time. So, you're using it on high. Let's just get it up to, you're using it on high, you're searching around, whatever you're doing, and you realize, oh God, that's getting hot. Okay, so I'm gonna move it back to cigar grip. And then you're using it, and then you're like, oh, I'm done with it now. I'm just gonna pocket it. Well, this thing's still scorching hot, this head in titanium. So it's also not gonna be that easy to pocket. And it's gonna take a long time to cool down. Now, if you're in a situation where you can just put it somewhere, beautiful, done, that's good. Wait for it to cool down. But if you need to put this back in your pocket straight away, I don't know, man, if you've got like thin shorts or thin pants or something on, you're gonna feel it. You will feel it. So I guess that's another con about it. Now, with the cons out of the way, because that's pretty much it, this light is superb. It's superb. When I first picked this up, I saw it in photos and I saw it on Facebook and things like that. And I honestly thought I wouldn't like it that much because I'm not crazy into 18350 lights. I'm more into the 14500s and the tactical stuff, but 14500s for EDC is my normal go-to. And when I pulled this out of the box and felt it, I was shocked. And I would urge people to, if they can, to just get their hands on one of these so they can feel it, because the design of this is brilliant. And I've actually heard a lot of people say, oh, it's just the same as any other triple emitter 18350 light. And look, I haven't had the opportunity to hold a lot of 18350 customs, but this is friggin' awesome. This is awesome. Your fingers fall into the body exactly where they should. The tail comes out to kind of secure your hand in it. Look at how big that opening is for your thumb. McClicky switch. The clip comes onto the face or onto the neck of the light so it doesn't get stuck. It pockets really, really bloody well. And it feels like solid, man. This is a cool light. I'm telling you, this is a cool light. So I don't agree with the fact that it's just a dime a dozen 18350 custom. I think it's a friggin' awesome light. And from the pictures anyway that I've seen of other 18350 customs, this looks nothing like the others, I haven't seen other 18350s that have this awesome cutout in the body and stuff. So I don't know. Look, I don't know. I'm not a professional in the custom world, so, just, yell at me in the comments if you want. But this is a friggin' brilliant light, and I was really surprised at how much I liked it. So look, I'm not going to tell you where to go buy one because they're friggin' all sold out everywhere, but you can try your luck on the secondary market in, flashlight groups and torch groups and things like that. They are around, people are selling them. So, if you stay on it, stay focused, you'll be able to pick one up. But apart from that, guys, this is a great light, really useful, great tool, and solid as a rock. And as with every Okluma, something goes wrong with it, chuck it on a plane, send it back to Jeff, and he will sort you out. So really, really awesome, awesome service there. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.